Welcome back, everyone.
Yo, you gotta pimp the links.
Oh yeah, Kevin's reminding me I gotta do all of the fun stuff. So first of all, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to check out our podcast, Backcountry BSing, and give us a review on all of your major podcasting sites, like iTunes, for example. Okay, hit that bell for all of the notifications, so that hit the bell. So everyone complains we live stream all the time, and
We're live streaming right after this.
and we're live streaming right after this. So hit the bell so that you can follow us along. Okay, I think I've pimped all the other stuff. I get to do a solo video, and this is going to be kind of a high level overview of my 2021 setup. Now, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you'll know that our gear changes constantly, especially trip by trip. So what you see here is kind of the basics of what I'll be carrying. Shorter trips, we take fun food, maybe different cooking setups. In the winter, we did some hot tenting, so I was sleeping on the ground. So all of this is subject to change. Let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, the pack that I'll be using, especially now that we're getting some warm weather and I can use some lighter gear. The Light AF Curve 35 is what I will be using most of this year in warm weather. It's got the SBO V-loop to hold my chair on the back. It's got the 2 water bottle pouches on the shoulders and the XL fanny pack. It is frameless, so got to keep our base weight a little low in this thing. But anyways, all black. That's how I like it. On the outside of my pack, I keep a bunch of different stuff. Just to get it out of the way, I've got my Halenox Chair Zero. I've got it in a Hilltop Packs custom Dyneema stuff sack as well for the Chair Zero with our logo on it. Pretty awesome. Also on the outside of my pack, I will carry. Generally, I carry 2 liters of water. Just in smart water bottles like everybody else. Maybe depending on the trip, I might carry less or more, depends. One of these I generally keep on the back, on the side pocket of my pack, and the other one I'll keep on the shoulder strap. So I like having one easily accessible. Also on the outside of my pack, I carry my water filtration kit. No surprise here. Sawyer Squeeze. Had this for a long time. We've been using them for years. I also carry a 1 liter dirty water bag for it. This is just one of those Sawyer bags. So it's the liter size. And then I also have a water scoop, which is just a cut-off water bottle. And then it's all in this really, really old and dated Dyneema stuff sack. Also in the outside of my pack, I carry my toiletries bag or my poop kit. It's got some wet wipes, it's got some TP, it's got some hand sanitizer, it's got I think it's the Deuce of Spades trowel. Easily accessible on the outside of the pack. And also on the outside of my pack, I will carry my stakes, and I use the MSR groundhogs and mini groundhogs. I got a various assortment in here right now, but mini groundhogs or the regular groundhogs. And this is in a Hilltop Packs stuff sack pouch, which is bright orange, which is awesome. So you can find it when you drop it on the ground. The last piece of gear that I keep on the outside of my pack, most of the time I keep this on the outside of the pack. Sometimes I'll put it in my food bag, depending on how much food I'm carrying. But my cook kit, and again, just in a Dyneema stuff sack. I'll show you what's in the inside. Long-handled titanium spoon, which is a must. I've got a piece of sham cloth that I cut off years and years ago. This helps like clean up mess, wipe down pots, that type of stuff. So I also have a lighter, and I have a Snow Peak titanium 450 mug, which I boil water in. And then I've got a plastic cup that I've had for years, and then a pot koozie, and it all kind of nests in there. What's interesting too is for this video, I was gonna use my alcohol stove setup, but to be truthful, Kevin and I have just been sharing the MSR Pocket Rocket right now, which he carries. So My stove right now is generally the MSR Pocket Rocket, which Kevin carries. Otherwise, I'll grab one of my alcohol stoves. We've got a few of them to choose from. One more thing on the outside of my pack. I've got the spreader bars for my hammock, which is the Dutchware Banyan hammock. So these are the aluminum spreader bars. Keep those on the outside of my pack. All right, first thing coming out of the pack, I've got a food bag. Right now, I've got so many food bags and I love them all, but I've been using this custom food bag from Backcountry Exposure from Devin. I bought this from him. He makes these, or he used to. It's these zip top ones. I don't know, kind of like it. I've been using it for a while. It's got a little mini beater on it. Sealed zipper, which is kind of cool. So this will generally give me about like 3 days of food for this size. I've got other roll top Dyneema bags, but I think this is X-Pack material, but pretty awesome. It's kind of fun having a food bag that zips on the top so that like if you're rooting around through your food, you don't have to like dump it all out. You can just open it up and look on the inside. So that seems to be a new trend right now. But anyways, I like this food bag. I've been using it for a while now. Next thing, I just have my general miscellaneous pouch, and this is in a Light AF zippered Dyneema pouch. There's a lot of fun stuff in here, so let's get into it. I've got my headlamp, which is the Nightcore NU20 or 25. I can never remember. It's either the NU20 or the NU25. I've been using these for a while now. I got it from Lightsmith, so it's got the shock cord headband on it. Next thing, I've got my bear line, so I always keep some bear line with me. Sometimes I'll put this in my food bag, but right now it's in this pouch. And that's just it was Light AF's food line. I'm not even sure what, or bear line. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's got a Light AF Dyneema rock pouch for it, so you can throw your line over. I also keep a pair of headphones for my iPhone. I like to listen to white noise or music at night, so got those in there. And then one of the most important things is I've got my first aid kit also inside. I'm not going to tear apart my first aid kit, but I will give you some highlights right now. So I've got a spare lighter with Leukotape on it. We swear by Leukotape, so I've got a bunch of Leukotape. I've got my knife, which is just right now just a DermaSafe razor blade for opening up, mountain houses and other food bags. And then various assortment of, I've got some cotton ball fire starters. I got a small, tiny compass. I've got some meds and some basic like Band-Aids and a few pieces of gauze. Oh, I got a spare gasket for the Sawyer squeeze too, because Kevin and I have both lost gaskets from our squeezes. So got a spare one in there as well. Yeah, I think that's kind of the main stuff that's in the first aid kit. I didn't include a bunch of different clothes because clothes change so much based on the trip, but I threw my rain jacket in there just to represent, like, I'm generally always carrying my rain jacket. It's it's what everybody else has, which is the Outdoor Research Helium 2. Depending on where we're going and what the chances of our rain are, I try to keep my rain jacket towards the top of my pack, or on I'll put it on the outside of my pack in the mesh, just to get to it easier. And that the Helium 2 will actually fold up into an internal pocket, so it gets really small. Next is the most important thing, which is the Dutchware Banyan Bridge hammock, and I've got the suspension, which is just the beetle buckle suspension from Dutchware as well. And then I've got it in a Dutchware Dyneema stuff sack as well. So the whole hammock system is in there. All right, let's keep going. Next, I've got my tarp. So I try, if my tarp's dry, I keep it on the inside of my pack. If it's wet, obviously it goes on the outside of the pack, but this is the Light AF. I think it's the 11-foot tarp with doors that Chris made. Fantastic tarp. And then I've got Dutchware suspension on it, and I've got some old Wilderness Logics snake skins on it, which I will never ever sell, not even for $1 million. So they're fantastic. Next item. Let's see what else we got. I've got a pillow. Okay, so if I wasn't using the Banyan Bridge hammock, I would be using this very minimalist pillow that I have from Dutchware. It's just like a xenon pillow or hexon pillow. I can't remember, but it's very small and very light. However, with the Banyan, since it's a much flatter lay, I need a beefier pillow. So this is this old Cocoon travel pillow that I have. I've just had it for years. I didn't feel like buying a new pillow yet. It's kind of heavy, to be honest. I might be upgrading that in the future, but in the Banyan, I need a little bit more of a pillow. So I didn't need that in the Chameleon. But anyways, that's the pillow. It's inflatable and it's got nice, comfortable fabric on it. So next thing in my pack, this is my top quilt. This is totally dependent on the season. So it'll either be a UGQ 40 degree top quilt, depending on the weather, or it's the 20 degree Enlightened Equipment Revelation. I can never remember. Revelation? Yeah, Revelation. I think so. Yeah, Revelation. Yeah. I can never remember. Or is it the Enigma? No, it's Revelation. Had it for years. Love it. Also, when weather is acceptable, I'll switch to that 40 degree top quilt by UGQ. And then one of the final things is the under quilt. Again, completely dependent on weather, but right now I'm gonna rock an Enlightened Equipment under quilt. I have the Revolt, which the 20 degree ones, which I've been using for years and love them. If we were doing some winter backpacking, I've got a UGQ 0 degree underquilt that I would be using. But Enlightened Equipment 20 degree, that's the underquilt that I have right now. So I've got them each right now in their own Dyneema roll top stuff sacks. Sometimes, or most of the time, what I do is I have a pack liner, one of those Nyla Flume pack liners, which I've been using for a long time, and I'll have one quilt in a stuff sack just to help save room. Or maybe if it's summer, I can sometimes fit both of them in the same stuff sack. And then like my clothes and stuff, I'll just put in the pack liner. Everything goes in the pack liner and then crinkled up. And that does a great job for waterproofing. So those are really, I'm trying to think what else I do. The only other honorable mention is that in my fanny pack, I'll carry my camera equipment, which is the Canon M50, and I'll carry what they call an ultrapod for it, and a couple spare batteries, lens cloth, spare memory cards. That all goes in the fanny pack, actually. So that's honestly the basics. Other fun stuff like we'll take is you see me a lot of times with a skillet or the titanium grill. So food items generally change, or if we have some new fun gear to test out, we'll do that. Last trip I slept in a tent. That was weird. And actually, all of 2021 so far, all I've done is slept on the ground, which has been real weird. A couple nights 2 or 3 nights in the hot tent, and then we just did a night. I just did another night in a tent. So can't wait to get back into the trees again. By far more comfortable than a tent. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, left out the clothing here because there's so many options, but usually there's a piece of insulation in there, even through definitely through spring and fall. And that's I have a Montbell puffy, very minimalist puffy that I'll throw in there. Thanks for watching me show all my gear. I know the biggest question I'll get is how much does it all weigh? I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't weigh it all. I was gonna make like a stupid joke and say it all weighs 5 pounds or something. It's probably 11 or 12 pounds when you add clothes in there and camera gear. Maybe pushing 13 for the base weight. So not too terrible. If you load this thing down with food for a decent trip, you'll start feeling it on those shoulders with this frameless pack. But so I really try to keep the base weight a little bit lower, which is challenging with the hammock. So feel free to leave comments below on your thoughts, or tear apart my gear list about what I can do better. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.